So up on the table right now, got the Luxx lighting 645 LED Pro. This fixture, designed in LA, assembled in the People's Republic of China. They're saying it's a 60 volt fixture max, so, and it's not labeled everywhere high voltage like the Gavita was on the PCBs. So I'm going to assume that this is a class 2, more standard type of LED. They've got conformal coating, and they actually did, this is like Fluence, but they got 2 different types of white. I would guess somewhere around 3000 Kelvin and another around 6000 Kelvin, plus or minus a little bit. And they've got 2 reds with a smaller style instead of one big one like the Gavita. So definitely value engineered. Who knows who, or what components are actually on here. I can try to look, but this to me seems like a missed opportunity, just like on the Fluence and Gavita. If there was some reflective material in here, I mean, granted this PCB sits up a little bit, so it's kind of arbitrary, but seems like you could get a little better reflectance, better light management. But I like this fixture. It's got a very Star Wars vibe. So I just did a little introduction, but wanted to point out a few things about why I like this fixture and why I think it's so popular. This fixture is only 6 bars compared to the Gavita 8, so you've got more heat to manage on each heat sink, which are a little more robust than the individual bars, but they don't have that tall fin to move heat away, so it's really just about the thermal mass for the heat sink on these. One of the things I like the most about it is just the idiot-proof setup. It doesn't fold, there's nothing to put together. It comes out of the box just like this. On that end, you got your power cable and your communication, your external control. And this, assuming it was on a rack with the plumbing back there, if you didn't have the external control set up, you've just got a dimmer on this end. And I'll show you that in a little more detail here in a second. But yeah, definitely got a X-Wing vibe going on with the white. Pretty cool fixture. It's very, very clean and simple. I'll say it again, one of the reasons I like this fixture is just it comes out ready to deploy. It's got these M5 eye hooks mounted. Those are pretty well fixed mounted, but there's one on each corner and it's kind of ready to go. Put this over here. Show you the power input and a normal RJ control hookup, phone jack style for anybody who's that old to remember it, and not a Wheeling connector, JNICON. Seen these before, I think a few other brands. Plugs in super easy. Comes out, it's got these tabs on it, so it's a lot easier to disconnect than the Gavita fixtures. It's also got these little white dummy plugs in it that come out so you can hook. They give you some more hardware that can go right in there to hang it from the middle. Here we're going to take a little close-up look at the chips. There's the square, either Samsung LM301B or H style chips, and then the red Osram or other manufacturer, who knows. I will make a note and do my little overlap of another video that I did about conformal coating. This is a sticky substance in your garden if you're doing any kind of foliar program. Bugs, dust, hair, as tight as you keep it, your garden's always going to collect some dust. And this stuff is sticky. I mean, you can see piston transport. I mean, this has got dust and hair sticking to it. And, hasn't been a dog in this office in quite some time. You can see the conformal coating, how it kind of goops up next to the chips and actually covers them. So you're limited on your cleaning protocol, but should get nice uniformity, and it's kind of par for the course for this type of fixture. Here's that mounting setup that it comes with this hardware. It's nice, you don't have to go buy extra stuff. That thread's right in there, and there's one on the other side so you can have those mounting hooks. They also give you some RJ cable, a little splitter for daisy chaining the signal, and a nifty little level so you know you're hanging them just right. Again, kind of idiot proof. I like it. I just showed you the M5 hooks. I do also like that they give you all kinds of different hanging hardware. These, I assume, are for hanging in racks. They give you several different options without having to specify. So again, I think part of the turnkey solution they were going for, they got that covered. Alright, this is running at full power. It's like 670 watts or just shy. Dim it down to 80%. It's down to about 618. 60%. It's at 383. 50%. 322. And 40%, we're looking at 250-ish. That's with the manual dimmer, which I think is a really nice touch. And then I just switched it over to external, and I'll hook up a little controller here and test that dimming in a minute. Alright, I got this little dimmer controller hooked up to it. Got it dimmed down to 22%. Let's start at 100. Okay, so we're at 666. That's ominous. I'm gonna roll that back down. Look at that. So it cut out, I dimmed it down to about 20%. Got it kicked back on. It's like the minimum power draw. It's about 200 watts. So I got it dimmed down to 150. I'm gonna turn it off and see if it'll turn back on. Yeah, so it'll still turn on and off at 150. That's the bare minimum. So it really doesn't want to go below about 200 watts, which in most situations should be fine. But yeah, super easy. Definitely integrates a lot easier than the Gavita wiring. Just standard phone jack, RJ style plug. And yeah, again, keep it simple, stupid.